So commonly what you'll want to do, or what Adam wants to do, is he wants to look for the network range. Some of the things he wants to find is what is the IP address. Now from the IP address, he may be able to figure out what is the subnet mask. This tells him how many clients are on that particular subnet and gives him a wealth of other information. And he can actually get a lot of this information by going to ARIN, the American Registry of Internet Numbers. He can also use simple tools like traceroute or something like NeoTrace or even visual route to find this different network information. So if you go to http://www.arin.net/whois, you can actually do a search on the ARIN database, and this will give you all kinds of information about the different system numbers and how the different networks are located. It also tells you or allows you to query the IP address to get the information they used for their subnetting. Like I said, once you have this information, it gives you more data that you can work with. Here you can see is a simple output from the ARIN whois here. And this gives us the different network name and the different addresses there. And you can see that this actual range has been assigned to this particular company here. Traceroute is also something that comes on most clients. Traceroute basically lets you go and use TTL, and this time to live protocol allows us to find the route, in other words, locate exactly where they are. What it does is send IP packets from one system to another, and it sends these out in consecutive sets of UDP or ICMP packets. And what happens is it tries to locate them. As this packet goes from router to router to router, it's basically going to keep going until it finds it and then returns the message back. Now routers with reverse DNS entries may reveal the name of the routers, or maybe what kind of a router it is, or it could even tell you different geographic information. You can also use a tool called NeoTrace. Now McAfee has it now and it's called Visual Trace, but there are a lot of different free samples that are out there. I'm sure you can find an old copy of NeoTrace. In fact, I believe it's one of the tools that's included on the CD. What this lets you do is basically do a visual trace route. And from here, you can actually choose between several different views of the network itself. And it'll show you each jump. It can also show you with a different chart and show you how long it took to get that response as well. Visual Route Trace is another tool that you can use. And this also shows you the path from wherever you are to the actual location of the target company itself. Another tool is Smart Whois. And basically this also helps you gather different information such as IP addresses, maybe even host names or domain names. Obviously once you know that, you can tell what country they're in or what province or state. Unlike the standard Whois, the Smart Whois can find information about a computer located in any part of the world, not just one in your part of the world. So basically with a few seconds and Smart Whois, you can get a lot of information.